A retired teacher from Norwalk has turned her life challenges into life lessons. Carla Becker spent 3 decades teaching. She even helped start a school. She impacted thousands of students, and many showed their support when Becker faced her own adversity. Carla Becker's home is filled with photos that tell the story of her life.
Getting married, having my kids, having my grandchildren is a big victory.
Becker's story begins with growing up in Norwalk.
I was the oldest girl in our family. I had an older brother, and my mother worked nights, so I had a lot of responsibility with the younger kids.
That motherly role helped her find her passion as an educator. After graduating from UNI, Becker came back to her hometown to teach, where she helped create a new non-traditional lab school called the Mac School.
I applied to teach there, and I was chosen, and we actually got to set the curriculum and have things the way that we had envisioned them to be. And it was amazing.
The multi-age classrooms introduced a new kind of learning environment where students learned at their own pace.
It just clicked. I loved the kids. I enjoyed working with them. I always felt that it was part of my job not just to teach the academics, but if there were expectations that I had of how they were to act or things they needed to do, then I needed to teach those things.
And she's the type of person that will just take you under her wing and accept you and, hey, I like you, and here's, just show you everything you need to know in life.
Social and life skills that kids could use in the future, long after the Mac School had to close its doors.
Years later, I still get letters and things from my former students and thanking me for doing that, and how those kinds of things stayed with them.
Becker's work in the classroom made her a finalist for Iowa Teacher of the Year, but like the Mac School, her 30-plus year career was cut short. She retired sooner than she wanted to after being diagnosed with cancer.
It was non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, and it was stage 3. And I didn't know it, but everybody else did, that there was an 80% chance I wasn't going to make it. But I beat it. And there was every chance that I wouldn't. And for the powers that be, I'm still here.
When Becker was fighting for her life, she remembers the support she received from the people in her life. The experience changed her perspective.
I got a second chance. It very easily could have been I wouldn't be here now. And so if I've only got this one life, then I need to be careful about how I live it and what I do with it. For whatever reason, I think I was left here for a reason.
A reason people in Carla's life already know.
She will be the first one in your corner, and she's the one that you want in your corner because she'll fight for you and she'll fight with you if there's some kind of hardship that you're facing or something that you're unsure of.
And a reason Carla is starting to realize.
Some people do amazing things, and I haven't done anything amazing. I've just lived my life.
I think that's pretty amazing.
It is.
Carla still lives in Norwalk with her husband, Jim. She stays busy cooking meals for families currently facing hardships of their own. She also continues to be involved in the school district by working with other educators to nominate and select alumni for Norwalk's Hall of Fame awards. Carla is truly remarkable.